Hello and welcome. In this video, you will learn what the ketogenic way of eating is, what benefits it will give you, what challenges you may face, and what foods to eat and avoid. In this video, I'm going to answer all these questions. So please keep watching to discover everything to know about this magic formula in this video, but before we start, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. This little action really supports us so much and motivates us to produce more and helpful contents for you. Would you like to know exactly what you should eat to lose weight without giving up your favorite food or starving yourself? And you make sure that the keto diet is right for you or not, so click on the link in the description and consult our support to get a customized plan for your keto diet. And get the deliciously easy keto recipes book as a gift. And now let's see the rest of the video. The 6 best fats to eat on the ketogenic diet. 1. Avocado. Though technically a fruit, avocados offer a rich source of heart-healthy monounsaturated fatty acids, MUFA. They're also packed with fiber, which bolsters digestive health, as Mayo Clinic points out. Half an avocado contains 114 calories, 1.3 grams of protein, 10.5 grams of fat, 6 grams of total carbs, and 5 grams of fiber, bringing it to 1 grams of net carbs, per data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. Add avocados to a keto-friendly salad, smoothie, or breakfast plate to reap the benefits of this keto-friendly favorite. 2. Olive oil. We know that when we have fats in our diet like MUFA, they not only fill us up but keep cholesterol levels lower, says Keatley. Olive oil is a staple of the heart-healthy Mediterranean diet and fits well into a keto diet. 2. It's great for light sautéing, using in dressings, or drizzling over cooked meats or vegetables as a finishing oil. 1 tablespoon offers 119 calories and 13.5 grams of fat, only 2 grams of which are saturated fat, per the USDA. 3. Avocado oil. Like olive oil, avocado oil is rich in anti-inflammatory MUFA, but one of the biggest benefits to using avocado oil is that it stands up to high heat cooking. It has a smoke point of 520 degrees Fahrenheit, according to What's Cooking America, meaning it's ideal for stir-frying and searing. Per the USDA, 1 tablespoon of avocado oil has 124 calories, 14 grams of fat, of which 1.6 grams is saturated, and 0 gram of carbohydrates. 4. Nuts and nut butter. Nuts and nut butters offer unsaturated fats, but they also contain carbs, so look at labels to calculate exactly what you're getting, advises Whitmire. For example, 1 tablespoon of almond butter offers 98 calories, 3.4 grams of protein, 8.9 grams of fat, 3 grams of total carbs, and about 1.5 grams of fiber, equaling about 1.5 grams of net carbs, per the USDA. And if you opt for whole almonds, the USDA lists 164 calories, 6 grams of protein, 14.1 grams of fat, 6.1 grams of carbohydrates, and about 3.5 grams of fiber, totaling about 2.6 grams of net carbs, per 1 ounce of almonds, around 23 nuts. Choose a nut butter labeled without added sugar, to ensure you're not adding extra carbs to your diet. 5. Chia seeds and flaxseed. Whitmire recommends these seeds because they both offer omega-3 fatty acids. Getting more of these fats will improve the ratio of omega-6s to omega-3s you consume, which some research suggests optimizes health, she says. American diets tend to be higher in omega-6s than omega-3s, as Mount Sinai points out, but it's important to strike a balance. For example, a past article cited research that linked consuming more omega-3s and fewer omega-6s led to a lower risk of insulin resistance, the hallmark of type 2 diabetes and obesity, among other protective health benefits. The USDA says 1 ounce of chia seeds has 138 calories, 4.7 grams of protein, 8.7 grams of fat, 11.9 grams of carbs, and a whopping 9.8 grams of fiber, so only 2.1 net carbs. And 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed has 37 calories, 1.3 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 1.9 grams of fiber, basically zero net carbs, per the USDA. Just be sure to buy ground flaxseed so your body can absorb the omega-3s. 6. Fatty fish. If you're not fitting fish into your keto diet, now is the time to start. The AHA recommends consuming fish at least twice per week, emphasizing fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, mackerel, and bluefin tuna, which are packed with heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. Research shows that consuming 20 grams of fish per day, just under 1 ounce, is associated with a 4% lower risk of heart disease and heart disease-related mortality, per a meta-analysis published in Nutrients in August 2020. However, fewer than 1 in 5 people eat the recommended amount of fish per week, according to the Harvard Th. Chan School of Public Health. A 3-ounce serving of salmon, about the size of a checkbook, per University of Rochester Medical Center, offers 118 calories, 19.9 grams protein, 3.7 grams fat, and 0 gram carbohydrates, according to the USDA. The 6 fats you should limit on the keto diet. Number 1. Cheese. Cheese is a controversial keto diet addition. While individual cheeses have different nutritional profiles, cheese's overall high saturated fat qualifies it as a food you ought to limit, but some research suggests that cheese has some health benefits as well. A past meta-analysis suggested that cheese eating was associated with a 10% lower risk of heart disease and stroke for those consuming about 1.5 ounces, or a slice and a half, per day. Of course, more studies are needed to assess this connection, but because cheese contains a lot of saturated fat, it's still important to limit your intake. Keep in mind that some cheeses are more keto-friendly than others. Number 2. Cream. Adding heavy cream or half and half to your coffee is one way to get an additional source of fat into your day, says Keatley. Just keep in mind that it is a source of saturated fat, and given the small serving size, it's easy to go overboard. A serving size, or 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, has 51 calories and 5 grams of fat, 3.5 grams of saturated fat, and it is just shy of 0.5 grams of carbs, per the USDA. Number 3. Coconut oil. Trendy coconut oil has been credited as a cure-all for health ills, and you may think you should consume as much as you want while following the keto diet. But that's not exactly the case. There's a controversy with coconut oil because of its high levels of saturated fats, which are the ones that clog arteries, says Keene. But some argue that coconut oil is different, Keene adds, since its fat is made up of medium-chain triglycerides, fatty acids that the body metabolizes more quickly and are less likely to get stored by the body as fat. Eat healthier unsaturated sources of fat first, and moderate amounts of saturated sources like coconut oil, advises Keene. And if you do choose to consume coconut oil, keep in mind that 1 tablespoon offers 104 calories, 11.5 grams of fat, 9.6 grams of which is saturated, and 0 gram carbs, per the USDA. Number 4. Butter. Eating a significant amount of butter has some of the worst effects on your health compared with other fats, says Keatley. It's high in saturated fat and cholesterol, meaning it can increase your risk of heart disease, per the Cleveland Clinic. It's okay to use butter in your fat rotation, but best not to make it your go-to fat. Instead, opt for unsaturated sources. 1 tablespoon of butter has 102 calories, 11.5 grams of fat, 7.3 grams of which is saturated, and 0 carbohydrates, per the USDA. Number 5. Whole milk. Whole milk does have a good amount of fat, 8 grams per cup, per the USDA, but that fat comes alongside plenty of net carbohydrates, 11.7 grams to be exact. A tablespoon of whole milk in your scrambled eggs may not make much of a difference to your carb goals, but consuming a half or full cup will, and will likely require advanced planning to ensure you stay within your limits. Milk does offer a source of calcium and vitamin D, as well as other minerals that are good for your bones, so make sure you're consuming other sources of these nutrients via lower carb options, such as fortified plant milks. Number 6. Red meat. Because meat is naturally carb-free, it's a popular choice for people following the keto diet. But not all types of meat are created equal. The AHA advises limiting the amount of fatty meats like beef, lamb, and pork in your diet, since they're high in saturated fat. For example, a 4-ounce serving of ground beef offers 14.4 grams of fat, of which 6 grams is saturated, per the USDA. Instead, opt for leaner meats, like skinless chicken and turkey, or ask your butcher, grocer, server, or chef to help you choose the leanest cuts of beef, as Mayo Clinic advises. It's a valuable investment that you have ever made in your life. Get your 60-day keto diet plan today. Click the link in the description to start right now. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video, and if you have any question, please go ahead, let me know by leaving a comment below right now.